Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well today. I am conducting a little experiment here. I have seen a lot of people make different texture plates for gel press prints, and they've used, plaster of Paris or pop with glue. They've used silicone, but that can be very expensive. And so I was interested to find out if standard caulking, what you caulk around your kitchen and bathroom sinks, if I could make a flexible, permanent, waterproof texture plate instead of, having a stash of a lot of different items to impress upon a gel plate. I just wanted to make my own. So guess what? It worked. So what I did, and you can see the impression here. This was just this stuff, regular caulk mastic, all purpose. I don't see the word silicone on here anywhere, but it is odorless, which silicone, the acetic acid that it releases when you mix it with cornstarch is, awful, terrible. And yeah, it just, no. So anyway, I wanted to see if this would work. Now, I don't see anything resembling silicone on here. If you want to pause it, if you find it, let me know. But anyway, I got this at the Dollar Tree when it was $1, probably $1.25 now. You can get it anywhere. Here's another one that I'm going to try. This one's unsealed, and I have been using this one. So again, I don't see that this has got silicone in it. And if you are going to use silicone to make some what is called proto putty, you have to make sure that it is silicone 1, and then you use just regular cornstarch. But this is what I did. I took a palette knife, I spread it out against some parchment paper, just with a palette knife, and then I took some impressions, and it took about a day to dry, maybe a day and a half, and you can see that I used it on here. And so, because this was the first one, and then I thought, well, can I go thinner? Well, no, that was kind of worthless. But let's see. I don't seem to find. Okay, I guess I lost it. There was another tiny little piece that I had used, and that were, oh, I found it. Okay, so this right here. That's just crazy, but I suppose you could use this for an impression. But I didn't want to waste it, so this was the first attempt, and then that dried in about an hour or so. And then I tried this one, because I was excited about that. So this is maybe 2.5, 3 inches square, and I couldn't get it any thinner. So yeah, I tried lots of different things, but the point is that it works. And so I wanted to see what would happen if I added this with what's left of my baby powder, which is just cornstarch. Now again, I got this at the Dollar Tree a while ago, and there's not a whole lot left, but I didn't want to waste all my cornstarch. So I did some experimenting, and what I did is I just, and I will make a demonstration in a little bit. So this is going to be kind of a long video, but since I know that it works, and I know that cornstarch makes it dry quicker, what I did is I just put some baby powder on here on some parchment paper, and then I mushed it up like pie dough, okay? and I rolled it out using just a standard, where did my roller go? You know, you mix it out in a little pile, and you just, you know, like you're making a pie. And it feels exactly like pie dough. You just mix it in your hands. Now, it was quite messy, as you can see. It got all sticky, but after a while, it became less sticky and more workable. So what I did is I just took this and this, and I took the parchment paper, I rolled it out to a thin layer, and as you can see, I've used this before on my gel press. And let's see if I can get down here and show you. Sorry for the focus here, but you can see that it's very thin, and I made this one about 20 minutes ago. And so I'm going to set this out to dry, and I'm going to try this again. Now I'm going to put it on a napkin just so that the moisture will pick up. Let me zoom back out here, and I'm going to show you how I did it. Now, normally, I just have a box of impressionables, I call them, that I can put on here. But if this works as well as I'm hoping that it will, I have two 5x7 gel presses. And my goal is to make them 5x7 and replace that box over there with thin, fileable texture plates that are permanent, waterproof, cheap, ultra cheap, and you can scrub them down when you get paint on them. Now, I did clean it. I cleaned it with a toothbrush, but I let it dry too much, so this is just acrylic paint on it. But look at the impressions that you can get. That's pretty cool. And on the gel press, they transfer really, really well. So, I did take another stamp and I put it on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a leaf, some bubble wrap, and then I'll probably do a die cut. Okay, so this is just a standard paper die cut that is really fragile, but it looks pretty cool. And when you buy these texture plates or even embossing folders, they're so expensive unless you get them on sale. But I don't want to ruin my embossing folders, and I suppose I can take an impression of those. But if this works, this is a game changer, because then I can replace all of my little stash that I normally do impressions with, and make really pretty stuff. Just take regular die cuts and impress them on there. Yeah, save big money. Okay, so let's get started here. I should just try to scrape this up, but I don't think it matters. I'm going to be putting on the same pair of gloves, so give me a second here, because it does get quite sticky, and I just prefer to use the gloves. All right, now because this has no odor, this is amazing. So let's see if I can get this to work. Now be really careful when you do the powder. I'm not wearing a mask or a respirator. I probably should, but I'm far away enough from it that I don't have to worry about that. Now you just cut this open, break the seal, and be careful when you squirt this out, because as you can see, it will get all fluffy. Well, it won't get fluffy. It'll just blow the powder everywhere. So, sorry, my hand's in the way. I'm trying to get the angle of the camera here. So I'm guessing I used half this much to make this little one over here, which is maybe 2 inches by 3.5, maybe 4. So I'm going to use this much here, which would mean I could get 2 full 5x7 or pretty close to it 4x6 texture plates out of this. So I'm just going to I'm going to use the rest of this. I'm going to see how much 3/4 of this will make. I like these squeeze bottles just because it's easier on the hands. You can just roll it like toothpaste. And I will apologize for this video being so long, the get-go. Oh, by the way, this is a 4.5 fluid ounces, or 1.33 milliliters of product. But anyway, it's better than that silicone mess. It doesn't smell at all, which is wonderful. Now, I think I have used way too much of this, but I'm committed now, so it's too late. And I may have to pause and get some more cornstarch. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get every little last bit. Okay, all right. So that's gone there. Now I'm just going to take more baby powder / cornstarch, and I'm going to start cutting this in. With a little silicone spatula. Which may or may not be a good idea. Okay, so I can tell already. Oh, well, this will be a big texture plate. I think I'll cut this off in 2. Yeah. Let's go back to this one. A regular wooden skewer. And you're going to make it to like a Play-Doh consistency. And you just keep adding it. This is real time, by the way. Someone keeps texting me. I don't know why. Let me just pause for a second. Excuse me. Okay, I am back. Trying to steady the camera here. Okay, so I literally took about a 60-second break so that I could answer a text, tell them I was in the middle of filming a tutorial. And I told you that because this is real time and I want to be able to tell how long this caulking recipe is going to take to cure. So you want to get the working time. So you can see that if you don't add a ton of baking powder, baking powder. I'm thinking baking soda, but it's baby powder or cornstarch. Wow, I can't talk today. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm just making up new words as I go along, but I'm not going to stop this. I'm not going to edit this out. It's just one of those days. I missed an entire day today. I thought today was Thursday. It is Friday. Yeah, it's just been one of those days. I got up early enough to think I was going to have a productive day, but yeah, it didn't work out that way. But I am going to be so pleased if this works, because this is a game changer. This means that you can make waterproof permanent texture plates. Wouldn't that be cool? And then you could get rid of your stash, whatever you use. Me, I have just a little Tupperware box. But I can replace that with twice as many texture plates in a little file. I'm getting all these little, I don't know what these things are, little pieces of paper there. I'm just making quite a mess. But you can see that it is forming like dough, like pie dough, okay? And when it doesn't stick to your hands anymore, that means it's done. So I'm going to do just a little bit more cornstarch here. And I say cornstarch because that's all the baby powder is made from. So continue just to fold this in. And I think this is going to do it. So what have we had here? About 12 minutes of work time, of actual work time. I know it's a 17 minutes so far. However, I did some talking in the beginning, and this will give you an idea of how long you have to work with this, and how long it will take to cure. And then, maybe tomorrow, I will put up another video and I will show you how this worked. Making some actual prints. I don't know why I keep picking up all these little random bits that look like paint. Oh, still sticky. So we will add more. So yeah, this is, I haven't even been keeping measurements, but so far I would guesstimate that I have used 3/4, because this was a used one, 3/4 of this, which is 4.5 fluid ounces. So let's just say I used 3 ounces of this caulk to, I'm guessing, 1/8 of a cup of baby powder at this point. And I do have to keep adding more because it's still sticky. So I am just thrilled that this stuff doesn't stink like silicone. I mean, I know it's just a small thing, but I don't want to get my studio all stinky. I do have an ionizer that I bought on Amazon for 50 bucks, I think. Best 50 bucks I ever spent. And I would show you, but I don't want to get it all goopy. But you just plug it in to a power strip or an outlet, and you turn it on, and it eats all of the odors. It really does work. When I work with resin, I just I put it on, I turn it on, I put the actual little ionizer, which is, size of maybe 4 inches square, something like that, 4.5. Need more. Okay, so we might be coming up on a 1/4 cup of cornstarch at this point. But anyway, you just plug it in, and then I don't have to wear a mask or a respirator because it literally eats the odors and it replaces it with fresh air. It just converts it. So, however it works, it's like magic. I'm sorry if this should have been an ASMR film with all of the noise that I'm making. But hey, so, put your thoughts in the comments section if you have tried it. That's probably the other person answering back. Yep, it is. But I still can't stop this because we are now about 15 or 16 minutes into working time. All right, and it is just, look at that. It is just about ready. So I'm going to take my gloves off. All right, look at that. No mess. Awesome. Okay. Okay, let's see here. And because I'm gonna split this in two, okay, that's what we're gonna do. I don't know where my palette knife went, but never fear. I'll just lift this here, and I'm going to roll this out. Oh gosh, let me do this off camera. Sorry, didn't mean to make you dizzy there. Right. Put this on here. We're going to swish her down. And I'm going to get my roller. This is going to be cool. Those texture plates, I don't know, I mean, you can use, obviously, anything for texture, but they are so expensive. Now, there is a little bit of, texture just from doing this, but I'm going to use this right here as an impression. Okay. I think we're going to have to trim him off. Oh, goodness. Okay. What else can we put on here? My fingernails are getting pressing in on this clay-like substance. Let's see, what else can we put on here? go to my stash and you know what? I'm going to use this little tiny sample that I did because it looks kind of cool. So and that was just kind of a stupid move because oh well, I still have to take a roller. That's what I should have done first. I'm going to roll this out and press this in. And when you do this, you're just making it thinner, which theoretically will make it dry faster. Let's see, what are we? We are 26 minutes in. Whew, this is going to be a long one. Okay, so we've got that. And now I can, maybe I should. Where did my leaf go? Okay, all right, I have a leaf. Let's see if I can do this. Oof, no, I cut it. Bummer. Okay, I'm going to try to salvage this. Because it hasn't cured yet. But I am going to take these out. I hope you can see what I'm doing because I'm not concentrating on the camera right now. Okay. Okay, we got that one, and oh, let's see here. Let me try to do this one, and I'll do it like this. Let's see, what else can I put on here? Well, let's try this little bubble wrap thing. I am going to make one with bubble wrap, I think. Ooh, look at that. That is very cool. Look at that. Okay. I'll get it to look like little berries or something. I don't know. Okay, I think that one's done. I'm just going to press this one a little bit deeper in the same crevice. All right, this is cool. Okay, I'm going to just, hopefully you can see all this. If I can get down here. Sorry for the lighting. Okay, and I don't know what this is. Paint, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to do the other one offline, and then in another video I will let you know how they turned out, and we'll take some impressions, and we'll see how everything worked. So I'm going to say bye for now because this is coming up on 30 minutes, and yeah, this other stuff right here, still workable. So I got to get to it quick, but yeah, we will let you know and talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.